Yeah, here's our swing gearbox on that HY-HOE excavator. I don't know if you can see right there, it looks like a little check plug on the side, and we never use it. Previous owner of this machine filled that gearbox full of grease years ago, and I've had this machine 25 years, so it's hard telling how long ago that was first done. And if you notice, there's a grease fitting on that top bearing. I give him about 25 pumps every morning. And there's your original fill plug. That thing's just, I mean, it's not packed solid, but it's full. And I just use gun grease. If I was doing it again, I would have went with the John Deere cornhead grease. It kind of goes halfway fluid when things warm up, and then back to a solid when it cools off. But and every once in a while, I'll just take the grease gun with a full tube in it with some warm grease. I'll kind of let it warm up. Just lay the tubes on top of your hydro tank, and after about 4 or 5 hours they'll be warm, and then just shoot it in down through the top like that, just using your gun without the pump on it. In my experience, once that grease gets in those bearings, it never leaves them. It's not like oil where it runs off, and we've never had any issues with it, other than I have to check your mounting bolts once in a while. Sometimes they'll come loose. It's got the green EcoBoost engine on it. It's a tier something. I can't remember how they were rated. What amazes me is how much fuel it doesn't burn in a day. This thing might burn 2.5 gallons an hour. It's nuts how much material you can move on such little fuel. This is kind of a drawback on these HY-HOEs. Everything's really hard to get to. You got to open a door to get to your pumps. And there everything is. And something we did years ago, this pump is your swing circuit. We put a thicker gear set in that pump. I think the body is around 2 5/8 thick on this one, and I think the original was around 2, and that helped out on the swing circuit, just kind of speeded up the cycle time a little bit. And if memory serves me right, I didn't even pull the pump to do that. I'm pretty sure I just pulled the body off and changed put the new gears in and the body, and it wasn't that expensive. Those are all commercial brand pumps. Well, I think so is the rest of it. I mean, all your valve bodies are commercial brand. Cylinders are too. But that's just something we done to kind of help improve it. I guess we're going to go ahead and keep hogging around the edge of our pond today and see if we can get that part done and get the dozer in there and start rolling some coal. We'll see you later.